Welcome back to my YouTube channel, guys. Today we are at Clay Pigeon Raceway for the Macey Cup at GX-UK. Let's see how we can get on. This is my first ever time on slicks in the wet as well, especially on the new Vega compounds. So let's see how I get on with them, because I'm just going to be learning to see how the grip is and that. I've only used these Vegas on Saturday practice, so they're practically brand new. So coming through the double left-hander, it's going to be quite slippy. As you can see, I put my foot down in that opposite lock. Just up in front, Danny has hit the puddle and span. Take avoiding action, what then puts me on the grass, honestly, because we're on slicks, puts me into the wall as well. So I have to get out the cart, then I drag it over to try and get it back onto the track. See if I can do it. There you go, just see me pulling the cart. And then I hop in it. Then my foot gets stuck on the wire. That's annoying. I found no wire, so I couldn't move my foot. Right, so here I'm actually finally in the cart. I'm pushing to try and get out the grass as I'm just rear spinning. And as you can hear, I'm just full throttle trying to get away. So yeah, that's the 3-lap practice. Right, so let's see what we can do for heat 1. Right, so now out of the pits, we are going to cut on to straight the rolling lap. So will we get going here? Let's see. As you can see, we are on another rolling lap, so that is a false start there. Obviously everyone thinks it's racing because they never put a flag up until we get to the marshal post here. So you can see them get the false start flag out. So then we have to go around once again. Here, I get on the power a little bit too early, what spins me around. But I get straight back on the power, and luckily there's no one on my side. So I literally just lean forwards and get back straight onto the back of number 20. Let's see if we can get going. Nope, another false start. And then here, I didn't see the red flag. So to me, we came to an unexpected stop and I smashed into the back of Alfie. What gave us both a drop down nose cone. But with the access slot, doesn't matter about drop down noses. Okay, so now we are going to get going again after the leaders have been told that they're jumping the starts. So hopefully we can get going now. Right, will we get going? A little bit of slide there. And we are off. I didn't get a great start here, but... So coming into the first corner now, we are going to dive to the inside to hold the inside line. So just basically just going to follow the inside, hold my line. There's the end plate in front of us. And now we're just going to push and try to see what else we can do. Going off a little bit wide here, but a lot less grip than I expected there to be. So basically, for the first one here, I was kind of like, I put my foot down and just wouldn't go to be the wrong gearing for the wet. We didn't notice it. So here I'm actually on the inside of, I think it's James in the number 18 cart. So we come around and let's put our head down again and hope nothing bad happens. Okay, so now coming around this bend, you've got the number 31 in front of us with Lucas there. Then here, number 54 gets a lunge up our inside. He gets a little bit wide though, what puts us straight back onto the back of him. I don't know why I put my hand there, but yeah. And then, so I'm number 54, gonna follow him a little bit, but we're gonna actually get down to his inside. Number 18 peeks up inside. And then I go back down his inside, but where I am, there's no traction. So I end up sending the car around and getting stuck on the grass. Jumping up and down to try and move, but my car will just not move. It's just wheel spinning at max. And I think here, the car just starts wheel spinning, so I have to hop out. Now the marshal comes running over to us, so I sit back down. The marshal pushes our car out. So we're back on track, basically the end of my race. And I came dead last, basically, because everyone who I was in front of did not finish. Here the leaders are overlapping me. Well, that's only because I span out. So they overlap me here. And who's next to come around? So you can see me only going quite slow because also I don't want to ruin their race. Like, I'm not there to disrupt their race. I'm just there to see what I can do with these slicks and all that. Right, so after they got past us, we have finished P26 for Heat 1. Right, so let's hope for no mayhem like that again. So let's go going again for Heat 2. Little bit drier, still not the best. So we're going to try get an even better start than the Heat 1 start. So yeah, we are on the back of Alfie, let's go. So we are away racing, and let's see what I can do. I think this one I'm going to hold it around the outside. As you can see, the carts all bundling up down the inside of me. So honestly, I'm just basically trying not to spin out because I don't want to do it how I did it last race. This is the number 18 James. Did not look over at me because he's focusing on number 54 and nearly spat me onto the grass, but luckily I just got off in time. So now I'm going to follow that number 66 run and number 18 James. I'm going to go for a lunge down number 66. Alfie goes a bit deep in the puddle and then splashes out all over our camera, but that's alright. Here, this is another place gained because there's a crash here. That's one more place gained then. Also, just to let you know, on this run we are on the right gearing at least, so I don't have bad pull-off. I have basically the same pull-off as everyone else does. If you're enjoying this video, please make sure to like and subscribe, as our goal for 2026 is to hit 500 subscribers. Let's make it happen. Coming through the chicane, we're gonna try and get past him. maybe a lunge down the inside to the hairpin, and then we stay on the inside and we get that move done. Then number 54 switches back to our outside for the double left-hander. So we keep the inside, hop over the curb, and that's that move done. Now moving on a couple laps, I'll go over the first curb, and let's see if we can catch up with number 83. Here's another free overtake for us as well. Right now, coming through the chicane, number 83 gets a little bit sideways on that exit curve, so we're going to hold our line down the main straight. He turns into us, on the grass we go, we give him, and then we obviously, because he turned into us, we tap him, he spins. So coming on a couple laps, now on the back of number 21, in the battle, so let's see if we can get past him. Coming over the line for the last lap, into the first corner, 21 slides a bit wide, so we hold our inside line. So let's see if we get the move done on him, through the chicane. Yeah, the move is done. Now 34 gets on the curb, what makes him seesaw a bit. So we hold our line, coming into the hairpin. Does he get a switch back on us? He gets his nose back down our inside, but we're going to hold the inside line for this next two left-handers, and I think this is, we managed to get it done. Now it's going to be a drag race to the line. So we do get the two moves done, finishing P16. Right, so heat 3, let's see what we can do. So quite a bad start, but that's right. For some reason I switched to the outside when I should have kept it on the inside, what means I'm probably going to get freight trained into the first chicane. So anyway, coming through here, I hold it on the outside for the first bit, the inside on the second bit. Number 14 goes around the outside. So through here, number 16 gets spun round, what makes me have to go all the way to the outside, what is quite annoying because that loses me quite a bit of time. So straight back on the racing line though, behind 54, let's get past him. So, back on to a little bit later into the race on the back of number 54. I'll go down his inside here, but he stayed just a bit ahead of me into the chicane. Can I get a move now into the hairpin? I'm on the outside. Right, so coming into it, he's going to have to go wide, he's there. I switch straight back down to his inside, which means he is on the inside for the next corner once again, because I'm going to let him through again, and I'm going to go back to the inside once again. We've been battling basically nearly this whole race, and then he finally goes quite wide, and I stick my nose up the inside, and that's another place done for us there. But note, he is back beside us, hopping out of his seat to try to get in front of us. I'm going to keep my line, but he's just going to slither in front of us through here. I think I'll get back on the inside of him once again. So let's hopefully that this move is now secured. And he's back in front of us, but he spins, so that is our move secured. Right, so now the number 16 is right in front of us. Let's get past him quickly as we can. I think we're already down the inside of him here, coming into here. That is another move secured. Right, so even later into the race, what number is that in front of us? 21 in front of us once again. So the one that we overtook last race in Heat 2 on the last lap. Let's get past him, hopefully, quick as possible. So I switch to the outside, coming through the hairpin, what means he slides wide and I go down his inside. So I'm on the outside. I'll try to get a decent switch back on him coming through here. He shuts the door on me, but that just slows me down because there's not enough room for me to squeeze into. So we need to try to get straight back onto the back. Right, so back onto the back of him now. So he doesn't slide wide here. So I'm just going to try to follow his lines a little bit. Try to get a little bit faster and then go from here. Right, so around here I'm on his outside. And I'm actually just going to hold it on the outside around this corner as well. So I am on the inside for this corner. That is another place gained. So P20, a little bit worse, but good for it. Right, so the final. Let's hope for no mayhem and that we can get through the race. Right, so coming through here, I can't see anything through my visor, so I end up going through a massive puddle here and there's carnage all around us. This is probably the worst start of the day. And literally, I could not see anything coming through here. Well, we have smashed into the side of AJ Racing, and number 16 jumped straight over me. I get out to try to push the car out, and then you can see Frankie running over, getting AJ's car gone. I hop straight back in, so we get straight back moving. So that's very unfortunate, as I couldn't see because we were blinded by the sun coming through that sector and the straight as well. Right, so coming on, we're behind number 15 right now, the one we just crashed into. Unfortunately, he got a mechanical flag, so he let us past. Free place here, someone in the barrier. Now I've got the number 18 in front of me, James. I'm going to switch to the inside here, and that's that move done. And here's my mate Danny in the wall, so that's one other place gained. Back with our friend 54. Down the inside of him through the chicane. That is that move done. Right, now on to the back of number 83. I nearly get down the inside of number 83 here, but he just about holds it in front of me. This is the last lap. I thought that the D plate here was the leader, but he weren't the leader. And I should have known that because I wasn't getting blue flagged. But he then spins out number 83. So I lost 2 places, but then gained 1 because I let 2 cars through. So that is pretty much the end of my final for the GX-UK Macey Cup. It was unfortunate at the start of what happened. So we do get P21 after everything that went down. You are now going to watch the little crash that happened on Saturday, second to last session. Make sure to like and subscribe if you like this video, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.